Hello guys, how's the preparation for UPSC Deputy Architect and Gate Architecture is going on? We hope for the best. Let's prepare in a more elaborate manner. Let's follow our channel and learn everything that's required for Gate Architecture and UPSC Deputy Architect exam. Today let's discuss about the off-street parking spaces required as per National Building Code 2016. Very important topic guys. Let's dive deep into this topic, okay? So as per NBC, basically off water off street parking spaces. Off street parking spaces are nothing but the parking that is provided on the on site. Suppose if you are designing a residence in this particular plot and this is the access road, suppose whatever the parking I provide inside the site, suppose I provided inside the site in the stilt area or in the basement area, the parking I provide inside the site is called off street parking. That means the street, it is not providing the street, it is off street, that means on site. Off street is also called on site parking. On site parking space, okay? Any doubt guys? Off street is nothing but on site. So now let's discuss about the what are the things we have to do, what are the standards we need to consider while designing the off street parking spaces, okay? The space to be left out for off-street parking spaces shall be in addition to the spaces left out for lighting and ventilation purpose. So, as per the National Building Code, what they are saying is, suppose this is my site. Consider this is some 8 meters. This is about some 15 meters. Consider. Okay, this is my access road. So, as per bylaws, we have to leave setbacks. Every one of you architects and civil engineers know that we have to leave the mandatory setback space. So what NBC is saying is, irrespective of these open spaces, we have to again provide for the parking area. That means you have to provide the necessary space around it. Then only you can have the parking. Okay. 50% of the open spaces required around buildings and it may be allowed to be utilized for parking or loading or unloading spaces. Provide a minimum distance of 3.6 meter around the building is kept free. See, important point, guys. Please note this. So, what it is saying is 50% of the mandatory open spaces. Suppose these open space, what are the setback area is there, no? So, 50% of it, 50% of the open spaces required for building can be utilized, may be utilized. 50% of the mandatory spaces may be utilized for parking, or loading or unloading spaces. Okay, that means this is an important point, guys. 50% of the open spaces, mandatory open spaces, can be, that means setbacks can be required for building may be utilized for parking, loading or unloading spaces. Okay, so but the condition is there, you can use it 50%, you can use it, but condition that 3.6 meter 3.6 meter of driveway to be left. See, that means for example, let's see like this. See, suppose this is my site, there is an access road here. So what I'll do is I'll construct my building here. Okay, suppose if I have some extra space, consider so this is, so this is a total site, consider. What I'll do is I'll try to, whatever the backyard space is there, I'll try to use it for parking. Okay, so I have my site entrance here. The minimum what I'll do is I have to leave it this driveway area as 3.6, so that a vehicle can move and it can go here and park here, and suppose if it want we can get back. So this distance, what it's saying is minimum 3.6 meter all around you should leave. This 3.6 meter space is you have to leave, then only you can provide parking. Simply you can't, suppose this is simply, you can't say that I'll provide parking space here. Okay, you have first, you should have mandatory open space, then only you can do it. Okay, so and also whenever each off street parking space provided for vehicles shall be as follows. In national building code they have given the parking space required provided for vehicles, also parking area space also they have given. For car it is minimum is 3 meter by 6 meter. Everybody of us know, guys, 3 meter by 6 meter when individual parking space. Suppose see, if when individual parking, suppose if you are providing only for one car, when individual car park is provided. Okay, that's what second option is. Suppose if it is a common parking space is provided, then the required is for car, the required dimension is 2.75 meter by 5 meter. Okay, when common parking space is required. Okay, 2 points, note down 2 points, guys. First, if an individual car park is provided, then you have to provide 3 meter by 6 meter. When suppose if you are providing see, suppose sometimes what happens is this is my site, individual residence site. Here I am providing the my building, and what I'll do is as soon as from access road, as soon as they enter, I'll provide a garage here. So this particular space, if you are providing individually, then minimum it should be like 6 meter length and 3 meter by 6 meter. Sometimes what I will do is I'm designing some little bigger house. Okay, then what I will do is I will provide on entry only some stilt, I will design it. This is my building. After leaving setbacks, I will leave stilt area on front. Okay, here actually I'll provide some 2 3 car parks adjacent to each other. Then if I am providing common parking, then the distance should be 2.75, width of the car space should be 2.75 by 5 meter. This is the second option. So either A I have to follow when I am providing individual car park. When common parking, I have to follow B. Okay, understood, guys? So, and also see, in Indian conditions, we have more two wheelers also. So what is the space to be provided for two wheelers? Any idea? Please come forward, guys. Please comment any idea for two wheeler parking space. Two wheeler parking space, while specifying, they have given the area. Didn't give the mention in the National Building Code 2016. They didn't mention the sizes, but they have given the area. So space for scooter, space for scooter or two wheeler, two wheeler, not to be less than, not to be less than 1.25 square meter. Very important, guys, very important. 1.25, remember, everybody remember, guys. 1.25 square meter. Suppose if I am parking my scooter here, so this space required for this is 1.25 square meter for two wheeler. Bicycle, suppose if I am parking my bicycle here, then what is, guys, any guesses for bicycle, how much is required? How much space is required, guys, for bicycle? It is, as per National Building Code, it is 1 square meter, guys. Please remember, guys. Don't forget. This is the most important for bicycle. Bicycle for two wheeler, for motorbike, that means scooter. For scooter, it is 1.25, and for bicycle, it is 1 square meter. Guys, please remember. Don't forget, guys. And also, next point, guys. Suppose in some cities, if you see, the building bylaws are also prepared based on the National Building Code only. If you see some cities, what they will do is each equivalent car space, ECS, they follow a concept called ECS, guys. Listen to me carefully. ECS, that means equivalent car space. So here what they do is, in equivalent car space, it includes not only the area of the vehicle but also circulation area. Suppose, see, guys, for example, this is my basement. Okay, I am parking. See, these are my car parks. This is in my basement. Okay, so suppose this drive anyway. So here there is one ramp from exterior. One ramp is coming and it to reach the basement. So this particular, I am parking cars here, but this particular area, so consider this is a driveway. I have some staircase here. Okay, this is drive ramp. From ramp, this is my driveway. So when calculating current car space, I will not only calculate the individual car space but also circulation area. That means this driveway area, whatever the driveway area is there, that will also be calculated in the ECS. Okay, so consider, suppose this is 2.5 by 2 point, as per how much, 2.75 by 5 is required for common park whenever we are providing common parking. Okay, so these first you will calculate this, whatever the car park area we provided, then you will calculate it, and thereafter you will calculate the driveway area also. then you will combine. So combination of driveway area plus parking area will give you surface area of the total. Okay, total parking area. Suppose as per NBC, for basement what that it is ECS 32 square meters given. Consider guys, this is a total of some 200 square meters total with the drive area plus parking area. For as per NBC, for basement what they're doing is equivalent car space area for each equivalent car space is 32 square meters. So what I will do is I will divide the 200 square meters with 32. How much if I get maybe how much 200, take the calci and do it. 200 divided by 32, how much guys? 6.25. That means 6.25 ECS. This is 6.25 ECS. Likewise we have to calculate the ECS guys. Okay, likewise we have to calculate the ECS. Suppose if it is an, see, this one you remember guys, this is the most important table I will give you. The as per NBC, area for each equivalent car space. Most important guys, please note down, don't miss it. Area for each equivalent car space inclusive of circulation area for open parking area for each equivalent car space, each ECS I will say equivalent car space inclusive of circulation area. See, this one, first serial number one, surface, open surface car parking, open surface. That means on the surface, just open car parking, open surface car parking. How much as per National Building Code 2016? 23 square meters, guys. Most important. Second one, stilt parking guys, open parking and ground floor. Suppose I've covered parking in stilt floor, ground floor covered, GF covered, covered parking, it is 28 square meters. Third one, last one, basement. Just now we discussed with example. Basement, per basement it is 32 square meters. So most important guys, please remember this please. If you get questions, if you get some calculations also, maybe in gate architecture or in UPSC Deputy Architect exam or other government architecture exams, please don't forget. This is one of the most important thing, ECS concept. Okay, for practical purposes also you can use it. Suppose if you are in Delhi, as per Delhi bylaws they follow ECS only, so you can easily follow the ECS and do the calculation for your particular projects. Okay, so just reviewing guys once again whatever we have read. First of all, we discussed about on-site off-street parking spaces, means the parking spaces which I have to provide in the site, in my site. That means on-site. So what as per an NBC 2016, what it says is 50% of the mandatory open space, if we can use it required for building, maybe utilized for parking, utilized for parking, loading or unloading spaces. 50% of mandatory setbacks, etc. I can use it if I want. And also, but condition is I have to leave about 3.6 meter driveway all round. Then only I can use it. And suppose if I provide an individual car park, like such as garage, etc., like here, if you have shown, like garage, etc., it is 3 meter by 6 meter. And suppose if I provide common parking spaces like that, like stilt or in basement, then it is 2.75 meter by 5 meter. And also coming for two wheelers, if I provide motorbike or scooter parking, then the area they have given, they didn't mention the dimensions, but they have given the area 1.25 square meters I have to provide for scooter, and 1 square meter I have to provide for bicycle. Coming to the concept of equivalent car space, ECS, instead of only individual, suppose see, so for cities like Bangalore, they consider the each car park. But cities like Delhi, in the building bylaws, they consider the ECS. That means equivalent car space that includes the parking area and also circulation area also. Suppose I have shown with example here. This is the parking area and this is the circulation area. So we have to add both of them, and we divided by with the whatever the ECS value the NBC specified. I have to divide that area with. Then I will get the ECS. Since this is in basement, I have divided the total area, that means parking area plus circulation area, with 32. Suppose if it is in on surface, I would have divided this 200 square meters with 23 square meters. Suppose if it would have been in stilt floor, that means on ground floor covered area, I would have divided this 200 square meters with 28 square meters. So I will get the required ECS. Simple, guys. Today we learned good concepts about the off-street parking space. Again, we will meet with some other good concept. Do please follow our channel, subscribe to our channel. Don't miss anything. Acquire good rank in Gate Architecture and UPSC Deputy Architect. Guys, all the best, guys.